I thought that said... Oh my god, I thought I said come radio for a second. Beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out here after all. Okay, I'm gonna get away from that beeping before I read that. Okay. Alright. Okay, now let's read that, because god, that'd be annoying. In notes. Foreman's warning. 12th of January, 1972. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height. So anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his... Ooh, spare fuses! On the top shelf? This was in this note all along. Come on, Mark. Oh my god. Clearly need his head examined, you get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday. And the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear. On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you'd better hope to God that means one of you's lost it, because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means the amnesty on coming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there will be repercussions, got it? What's strange is you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm going to find out how they got away with it so long. Then I'm going to fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Harvard, lead mine foreman. Well, that's kind of... I'm hoping that that's hyperbole. And not that you're actually going to murder them via gross negligence. Well, not really gross negligence when he literally tosses you out in the snow and says, "Go die, please, pretty please." Okay, so it's not that shelf. Okay, so it's right there in the notes. Okay, so read all the notes. Got it. The notes have important information for your survival. Which, to be fair, Mark learned very quickly in his career, and became one of the guys who, reads more notes than anyone else would read most of the time for most of the playthroughs. Okay, we got batteries. Battery. Okay, fuses. Nope. Standard 5.5 volt fuse. Not much on this shelf, save for that manual. Emergency procedures. In the event of emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed on the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances... I wish that guy had found this. That we saw with the 300 doodads. I think that's Red. That was the guy leaving or Billy, as Mark called him, leaving the notes from before. Attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. This code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of a rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device in hand and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Huh, I'm sure they'll hear you. Definitely. Also, can you guarantee... Ooh. Yes, I remember. Okay. Cool. Also, do you think they'll hear you... Wait, how are you supposed to do a long tap on the wall? That doesn't make any sense at all. That doesn't make a lick of sense. Be careful. Be careful. You be careful. Okay, can I... Okay. Come here, you. Oh, come on. That's so close. You frickin' goober. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll use the sanctioned boxes. Excuse me, princess. Come on. Got it.
Yeah, that's right, Rich. What is that? Yeah, then. Yeah, then.
Okay, so we got the fuse. So now we need to head back down yonder pathway so that we can slap that bad boy back in there. Was it here? I do believe it was. Chink, chink. Yes. My reward for my smartness. Okay, okay, so let's hope that none of the others bust out. Overture! Oh, okay, so now it's pertinent to read the instructions. Okay. Alright, let's get that going here. Generator manual. Okay, clear of equipment and personnel. That's what the shield is for, I'm guessing, over there. Connect and confirm secondary... Okay, so secondary flow, cooling system, steam. So, secondary... Okay, so secondary, cooling, steam, grease. Okay, main valve. So it's secondary, cooling, steam, grease, main. Secondary, first, well, that's obviously second. Obviously second. Oh, whoa. There we go. Secondary, cooling, grease, steam. Wasn't that right? Secondary, cooling, grease, steam, primary. Secondary, cooling, steam, grease. Yeah, that's what I thought. Secondary, cooling. Symbol for water. That's cooling for sure. Cooling. That's got to be steam going upwards, rising. Got it. And then, grease. And then, Plymouth. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Seems important. It seems a lot more important where you grab things in this game than in Amnesia. Ooh. Fancy. Touch. You can actually touch it. I don't know why. That's very bizarre. Your hand should be ripped off of its frickin' ripped out of its socket. Okay, alright. So there we go. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom 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 shakalaka boom. Alright, anyway. So alright guys, that's gonna be it for this part of Penumbra Overture. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.